Now, an international coalition on the move right here in Cleveland to try and help make our streets safer.
The group Cure Violence says youth violence is such an epidemic, it is now a public health issue impacting all of us. Mike Brookbank joins us live on 5 now. Mike, today you talked with teens who are dealing with danger in our neighborhoods firsthand.
Yeah, I did, Lee. When groups like Cure the Violence come to town, we often see adults gathering around the table, trying to find ways to spark change. Well, now more than ever, the Boys and Girls Club realizes that the way to save young lives may actually lie with the teens themselves.
He pointed the gun at me. He was like, "I'm asking you one more time. Do you have any money?" I said no. He shot the gun at me and missed.
Clinton White could have been a statistic.
And I was traumatized after that. I ain't want to do nothing else.
The Cleveland teen, one of many in the city, currently working with the Boys and Girls Club to tackle violence once and for all.
Nowadays, kids are not fighting or anything. They're just killing each other.
As adults plug away, trying to stop people from pulling the trigger, high school students like Daron Hayes say just a few steps could be the solution.
Walk away. Just leave it alone. Yeah. It ain't always about fighting and stuff.
It's one option the Boys and Girls Club encourages. The other tool teens learn about is using their voice. Kiara Francis helping a friend stop trouble in its tracks.
I talked her down and then I had her go talk to the person about what had happened, and then they made up.
They just need hope.
Richard Starr runs the King Kennedy Club on East 59th.
One of my kids getting shot, I'm like, wow, how you getting shot? He just was leaving the store.
He says that uptick in violence in his neighborhood has prompted him to host more teen-led panels. Young Clevelanders like Tiana Scott like the idea of empowering more young people to find solutions instead of adults.
I feel like sometimes they don't actually listen to us. Sometimes they just they talk about it but don't actually take action on it.
The bottom line on breaking the violence, these teens say, is having more opportunities at places like the Boys and Girls Club.
You can stay out of violence if you play sports and stuff.
Open up a lot more youth programs to help us get us up out the streets.
Now, next week, students are going to take part in an anti-violence panel here at the King Kennedy Boys and Girls Club. And Starr told me that that's an event that they rarely had before the beginning of this year, but they have seen such an uptick in violence in the community. They are now having these discussions on a weekly basis. Live in Cleveland tonight, Mike Brookbank, News Channel 5.